I love following Gary Vee on social media because I think he's a good guy. And I came across some other stuff on social media that I'm going to talk about to you right now in order to inspire you, because this inspired me. Really, when it comes down to it, we are a product of the environment that we create. If we do not choose our environments, we will necessarily be a product of someone else's desires. Someone that's better at getting attention than our own minds, our own souls. In order to change the world, in order to change anything around us, we must believe in something. What does it mean to believe in something? What does it mean to so strongly believe in something that we can literally change the world around us? It means constantly testing that belief. It means constantly strengthening it, distilling it, making it so poignant, so unbelievably concentrated that should anyone touch that belief, that they will start to feel it too. I believe this is a lack in our society because we are so segmented all the time. We get information from a variety of different sources with no real understanding of why we're trying to get this information. No real thought that goes into perhaps, hey, there should be a goal at the end of the day. So many people that I talk to, so many free-spirited, kind people say to me, well, the goal is just to live. The goal is to have an enjoyable life. The goal is to be happy. And I say to them, good job. Sure, good job. But if you dig a little bit deeper, you'll realize that those moments that you say, if I go over there, I'll be happy. If I escape this job, I'll be happy, is a direct contrast to being happy all of the time. Does that make sense? And if it doesn't, please shoot me a comment. The fact of the matter is, I genuinely believe that in life, in order to reach satisfaction, in order to actually impact something, to feel respected in your community, in your family, in your exploits, we must have a belief, a core philosophy that drives everything that we do. Because that way, we will never fall lower than our preparation. We will never fall in a situation where we are genuinely tested. Drastic situations, disasters, situations where we get hurt really bad, situations where we lose something in our life. If we do not have a belief, a strong philosophy that supports all of it, then we will falter. We will fail harder than we've ever failed before. And life has a way of testing us. As you know, life has a way of testing us. It has a way of testing every living creature. That is what makes life so beautiful. The contrast, the drastic difference between having a jubilant, sensational experience and by having an experience that makes your heart hurt at night, or stay up or wake up in the middle of the night and think to yourself, in sweat, my goodness, I am distressed. Belief, fostering belief, I think should be, as leaders, as catalysts in society, one of our greatest aspirations. To find things that question our beliefs, to find mentors that show us, hey, perhaps this thing, this idea, this barricade that you've put up in your mind, perhaps this is not actually allowing you to break free into a more beautiful state of mind. I've had the opportunity very recently to find a new mentor, something I'm very excited about, because the mentor appears when the mentee's ready. And I've done a lot of preparing in the last 8 months, and potentially prior to that, but really the last 8 months of my life. I've spent a lot of time soul searching. Hell, it's been more than 8 months now. Yeah, hell, we're almost going on a year. But anyway, a year of my life I've spent now really trying to improve this, really trying to question what it is that I stand for in life, what it is that, what one word I could put as my reason for existing, what set of phrases or ideologies do I stand so firmly for that if a mountain or a wave comes by, that I can stand my ground simply to make those beliefs, those philosophies stronger. Now, I'm not saying be bullheaded. I'm not saying be stupid about it. I'm not saying to be egotistical, irrational about it. But maybe a little. Just a little. This life is crazy. Absolutely insane. We wake up, we're born. At the age of 8, people tell us that the world really is this way or that way. We spend a lot of years trying to figure out the words that are put into our head by other people. Trying to figure out what it is, why it feels this way, and why, for some reason, there was something inside of us always that disagreed with the way that people perceived the world. And then we get to our 20s, and hopefully we come across some information that wakes us up, that says to us, hey, that thing that you were feeling, that contrast, the thing that rubbed you the other way, when people were all going this way, you went that way, and it felt really good, that thing is everything. That is the release from the matrix. That is the release from self-limiting beliefs, from a life of feeling like you are not in control, that your destination is set by some greater force. And then we get to a point where we start pursuing this path. We start pursuing this thing that woke us up. Every time we try to go back to sleep, that thing just keeps calling to us like, what the fuck are you doing? And then we keep going down this path, and the world changes around us, quite literally. Quite literally, the world changes around us. The people that we touch, everything changes, but it changes directly proportionally to how strongly we believe that first inkling, that first thing that we felt so, the vague idea of the thing that opposed the majority of people's will, the majority of people's thoughts in the world, that amorphous thing, how strongly we believe that we can distill it, we can juice it, keep getting it more compact, more dense, to the point where we cut out all the fat. And we keep going, and we keep going, and we keep going, to the point where it's so powerful that it has its own gravity. That to me is belief. And that to me is what each one of us should be aspiring to have in life, so that we can inspire the people around us, and so that we can make our human race exactly what it's probably supposed to be. An indication of life itself. A beautiful byproduct of this world, of the earth. The distilled essence. We have a job, my friends. We have a job. And it's not the 9 to 5. It's not the thing that everyone told you forever. And I come from a place of privilege, sure. But people that haven't come from a place of privilege are preaching the exact same thing, and they've been saying the same thing for thousands of years. There is something greater. And when each of us finds that thing, and it's always going to be unique. It has to be. It has to be uniquely you. When you find that thing, there's going to be very few things in life that deter you from it. And I strongly advocate for distilling that truth in your life. Sitting down, writing it, thinking about it, meditating about it, everything you can possibly do. Get rid of the fat. Get down to the core of your mission. And use any amount of help you can in this world to continue to do that. Because that will determine your impact. Genuinely, I believe it. So hopefully you felt something out of my belief. Hopefully it took you to another place. I've had the luxury of talking to someone that's taken me to another place recently. And it's a beautiful thing. It really is. To be able to do that for other people. And that's one of my life goals. So hopefully this message finds you well. Hopefully it gives you something to think about. You know what I gotta do. Check this video out. It will inspire you further. That I guarantee. Actualize your potential, my friend. This world needs you. Take care.